What's up, guys? Welcome back. So real quick, we're going to be knocking out a new frame this episode. Hopefully by the end of the episode I'm going to have some big news, so please stay tuned. But we're going to be doing some round tube. I've already got some bends going on here. We just got to get to notching, get to figuring out how we want to place it. I kind of have a design in mind already. This is going to be for my wheel guy Chuck. I am going to put a description below for him because a lot of people ask me for where do I get my wheels. Well, Chuck's my wheel guy. So he's coming to pick up Rat Tail, the last build that we did, and he asked me, he said, hey, can you throw another frame together? No stipulations, just do your thing, which that's how I do it. So he said he's gonna be picking that bike up, and he's driving from Texas, so I figured I could knock this out. He's not picking it up until next month, which we do also have a lowrider show to go to, so I'll be filming that. That's weekend of May 4th, I think. But anyway, let's get to building. Quick, guys, you want the really good fit up? Hit the link in the description below. Get you some of this anchor lube. It will save your bits. It makes it way easier to cut, I promise. Doesn't get everything super hot. Let me show you this fit up. Like I said, guys, get you some of this anchor lube. Notch it right.
time's up, better make a move. Don't think twice now, you got things to prove. I'm not playing, I'm not hard to get. 'Cause when I saw you, there was nothing else. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let us open up about it. Maybe we will fit right in. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let's start making plans around them. Maybe we can dive right in. Oh, don't let me down, I've been killing love songs, honey. Don't fool around, you know I've been waiting, honey. Let's fall deep down in love. Down in love. Let's fall deep down in love. Let's fall deep down in love. Tick tock, time's up. Got my trust in you. This might seem typical, but for me it's new. I'm not desperate, I'm in need of you. Come here, show me, and I'll show you. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let us open up about it. Maybe we will fit right in. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let's start making plans around them. Maybe we can dive right in. Oh, don't let me down, I've been killing love songs, honey. Don't fool around, you know I've been waiting, honey. Oh, don't let me down, I've been killing love songs, honey. Don't fool around, you know I've been waiting, honey. Let's fall deep down in love. Down in love. Down in love. Oh, don't let me down, I've been killing love songs, honey. Let's fall deep down in love.
Alright guys, so we did TIG weld this one all the way up. I really have to stop laying my arm down on hot metal. Tattoo artist is gonna be mad. But anyway, I'm super happy how the TIG welding's coming out. It doesn't look blotchy, it looks really consistent. I'm getting a really good bead now. And my heat affected zone, which is what they call a heat affected zone, is the outside. Some of you probably know, but it is still a little too wide. Like this shouldn't be as hot out there. I'm not worried about it cracking or anything with it being DOM and it's strong and I'm moving quick and I'm not blowing holes or anything, so I'm okay with that. But I think that came out probably better than most of the welds I've done. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I think that came out really good. The frame's gonna be super strong and it's gonna be so much cleaner if I could just do this and get consistent and get fast at it. Because that is one of the issues with TIG welding, is that you don't. It's super slow, it takes forever. I have 100% need to get a better jig table or just a weld table, because that table's warped. They're cheap. Even the ones that Harbor Freight is selling are super cheap and they're wavy, and then you lay something on there, think that you're laying it down flat and you're not. So if I could get a nice block, problem is they're super duper heavy. Most of them don't have wheels. They're not super expensive. Let me They're like $1,000. They could be up to, $2,000 depending on how big of one I need. But that would help lay this down, clamp it to the table, and TIG weld it while it's on the table, because it was much easier to get a really good TIG weld on the head tube here when I had it laying down, because I have more control. It feels more comfortable than it laying or sitting up here. And then, like I said, I laid my arm right down on that after I finished it just to weld that, and that sucks. But I'm not gonna be a baby. I'm gonna throw some dirt on it, and we're gonna get back to work tomorrow, not today. We're gonna button this up tomorrow. I'm gonna take it back off the jig, put it on the table, go ahead, do the center tank bar that I like to do. I've told you guys before, lay it on the table, try to get that tank bar done before it's in the air. It's a lot easier to make sure it's straight, because you may put it in there and think it's fine and then not look at it and it's cockeyed, and then you're screwed because you welded it on. Ask me how I know. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, center tank bar done, tigged up, everything's looking so good. I just, honestly guys, if I could TIG every frame, I would. It just looks so much better, so much more professional, I think. But I'm definitely getting better at it, having more control, controlling the heat, so I'm excited about that. I mean, everything just looks so much cleaner. I'm even gonna come in here and take this out. It'll all look like one piece. I did not, if you'll notice, I didn't do the upper hole for the chain stays like I normally do. So down here, I like to run my chain stays inside the frame when I'm doing round tube, because I do have the bender that I can do it with. But on the top, I'm gonna try, and I ordered a bigger seat post and a seat post clamp. And I wanna see if I can run a seat post and an adjustable seat on this. If I can do that, I'll start doing it on all the frames. Now I did it on my personal build, which you guys might have seen, but I actually I did a full frame and then I added a tab and then I drilled a hole and I actually used what I had as a seat post because they're 7/8. So I actually ordered a seat post that should fit this 1.5 inch tubing, and if it does, the clamp that I ordered also, I'll be able to weld the clamp to it, and then we'll have a somewhat, not a major adjustment, because you're not going to get a lot of adjustment out of your seat post with the turn here, but having some is nice. You never know. We'll see. That won't be in until Tuesday, so when that comes in, we'll knock on it. We'll knock it out. Anyway, next, chain stays. Start going ahead, get the lower chain stay done, and then work our way around all that. Upper, lowers. Let's get the uppers and the lowers done. Okay, shut up. Alright, bottom bracket on. Just got a weld underneath it, which I normally have to do. I can't TIG underneath that, I can't reach. I am gonna get a rotisserie jig, I promise. I think it's almost a must when you're, especially if I want to TIG weld more, just to be able to turn the frame while it's still sitting in here and not have to pull it out and weld it. No big deal. We're gonna go ahead, get started on the lower chain stays. I'm hoping that the seat post should be in here today, so I can check that out before messing with the uppers, because they're gonna come across something like that. Lowers, pretty standard chain stay like I normally do. Just a nice little cut down and go back. It looks a lot like my Envy, I guess, in a round tube form, except I went a lot further back here. My Envy usually stops here and then cuffs. So this is a lot longer backbone, and just, yeah, you know what I mean. Just doing the same stuff over and over and over again. Just to entertain you guys. Oh well, let's get the chain stay started. Alright, so I went ahead and I got it knocked out. I figured you guys had seen enough of me TIG welding, and I kind of apologize. As I'm editing the video, I noticed how much TIG welding I'm showing you. I'm just kind of excited that it's finally getting to a point where it looks decent and I trust it. So I'll quit posting that for you. Camera went dead, so lucky for you. But as you can see, I ordered some seat posts. They sent me all the wrong ones. They're too small. Every one of them. I don't know where it came from. The clamps were the same. It was only like a half a millimeter smaller than the clamps. These aren't even close. Like, and the bad part about ordering this wholesale stuff is you can't return it. So yeah. Either way, I figured it out. I ended up, was able to put some 7/8 tubing that I had, or some 5/8 tubing that I had from some legs that I did. That slid inside of there, and then that also slid inside of there. So now we got it. So the seat is on. The post is just not adjustable, but it is where I like it anyway. But that's done. Bottom's done. Tomorrow we're gonna jump on the top, get that knocked out, get the fork knocked out, flip it over, finish TIG welding it. Call this one a wrap. See you tomorrow. Alright guys, so we are going to be adding a shift post to this frame since he's picking it up. Normally, an issue with running a shift post is if I'm going to be shipping it out to the customer, the shift post would actually protrude and stick out of the box. So I can't do that normally unless I'm going to be mounting it underneath the seat, which is where I usually like it. I usually mount it on here, but on the other side. But he wants it right here so that he can reach it from the seat. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to stick it here. But like I said, if I were to try to box this up, this would stick out without a doubt getting damaged. So I know you guys haven't gotten enough tube notching content, but we're going to do that real quick. This is a 7/8, so if you're wondering what is your shifter mechanism's size, it's going to be a 7/8 tubing. It's a 0.065 also, like I normally use. These are also can be used as seat posts. Also got a 7/8 notcher. Let's get it done. And for the satisfying, oh yeah, that's good stuff. Mount it like that or something. All right, let's get it well done. Alright, so frame is basically done. Everything's welded. Got the triple tree set, ready to go. I don't have a steering neck or a gooseneck to put up there right now to tighten everything up. I'll let Chuck do that once he has it. All we got left to do, guys, is the legs. Now, I did already do the legs, but I need to move these. These are too far in because the Lawless triple tree uses an 1.5 inch leg instead of 5/8, which is what some triple trees are. He uses a lot thicker legs. So when I was putting on the brackets, I didn't move them in enough. So I'm gonna cut those off real quick, re-weld that, put it on, throw on some wheels, lay it on the ground, see how she looks. straight chopper status. Huh? You guys said I never do choppers. What was that? Looks like a chopper to me. Actually, guys, the fork is built for a 29, so right now all I had was this little 26 to put on there just to make sure that I had everything correct and that it was going to be centered, which, perfect. Everything is dead on centered, just like it needs to be. Frame came out amazing. Super happy. I got a lot of time for TIG welding and all that stuff, but I'm pretty happy with it. And I told you guys, if you're still watching, that by the end of the episode, I had some pretty big news. You're looking at a new affiliate, Eastwood Tools. How about that? Yes. And next episode, I'm getting a little something sent to me, and you guys are going to get to see it. So make sure you stay tuned for the next episode. We also have a build coming that I'll be doing, and we're going to start on that next episode too. It's going to be a build for me. I think I always say that it's build for me, but then I sell it, so I don't know. I'm going to try not to sell this one. And this one is a lot different than anything that I've done, and you guys will you're just going to have to tune in next week. So hopefully you're still watching and you know what's going to go on. So anyway, you guys like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and have a great week. See you later.